What up, players? It's Warboss Tail for this mod, and I have the long-awaited Vargheist slash Crypt Horrors unboxing for the Vampire Counts range in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles game. So here's the box art. We've got three spooky-looking Vargheists flying around, flapping around. On the back, you've got the alternate builds, the Crypt Horrors. Sorry, there's not too much space on my gaming table to show them to you completely, but what I can show you are these sprues. Let me get them in focus. Got three sprues here. We're going to take a look at each one. We also get these bases, ogre-sized, monstrous infantry size. Let's back up, zoom out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to be building two Vargheists because they were clearly the winner of votes on amount of you know, what people wanted to build. But we'll take a look at each sprue because each one of these models is completely different. So here's the first one. You've got arms, legs, back crests, weapons for the Crypt Horror, the torso, legs. Of course, the wings there, and here's the Vargheist face. For this one, he's making he's smiling, and I think where's the Crypt Horror face for this one? Is this it over here? Can't really tell. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump to the next one. This one Vargheist on the frame that has like this pair of like little baby mini wings on his back, so that'll be fun to paint. I think I'll probably use that one as well. What the heck? What are these? I have to remember those numbers: 45, 46, 47. What the heck are those? And oh, this is like their boss, the Sergeant sprue, because it's got this horribly rotted body, zombie body on his back, which is so cool that I think I'm not going to use this for the Crypt Horror, and I'm going to put it somewhere else in my Vampire Counts army, because just let's get this hair out of here. Just the way, look at the body is shaped and proportioned and everything. It kind of makes me sad that, you know, now that they can sculpt like this, that they didn't redo the zombies box for the new release of the Vampire Counts, but maybe next time. And lastly, you've got this third one. Oh, here we go. Here are the three. You've got three Crypt Horror heads on this one. Here's the third Vargheist head, screaming. You got wings. Oh, you've got this Crypt Horror head with like a keychain around it, kind of. That's awesome. I might use that for the Crypt Horror that I build. And you also get this. I don't know. I really wanted. I'm thinking I might use this one. He's holding the top of a grave, like a mausoleum of a tomb, I guess. So really cool. A lot of interesting little details and tidbits and stuff. So now let's take a look at the directions and see how they look. You can either choose to build. It shows you, okay, if you want to build Vargheists, this is what they're going to end up looking like. These are the steps you follow. And if you want to build Crypt Horrors, this is what they're going to look like. And these are the steps you follow, and I think that's really, really cool. For the actual builds, they show you which piece goes where, how they fit into making the finished product. That's really awesome. So you can really pick and choose what you want. And oh, okay, I guess the little 45, 46, 47, all of these were little spikes that go into the guy's back. Okay, whatever. So they don't look like they're that hard to build. I'll build them up to Vargheist and a Crypt Horror, and I'll let you know what I thought of the build, what we have left over on the sprues for converting and whatnot for your bits box, and what my general impressions of the product are. Okay, so I'm halfway through building my Crypt Horror, and I just wanted to show you kind of how you're going to have to build them. In the directions say, and they're very good at spelling it out, you put the two pieces of the back together. The back comes in halves, and then you put those two together, and then you glue that piece to the front torso, and then each leg is separate. So what I found was that in order to get the ghoul butt, don't look at my butt, master. Don't look at my hindquarter posterior. Sorry, Igor. Where are my arms? I'll get to them in just a second. You're going to need to like hold the top torso and then find the exact fit, like dry fit each leg. Because I think I glued one of the legs was at a weird angle, and you can't really screw it up because the way that the sculpt is, it's really done well, where that you can't really screw it up. It's gonna get too out of place. You're gonna see it doesn't match with the torso, but yeah, that's just something I found interesting. And I think all three, no matter what you build, Vargheist or Crypt Horror, is going to have that same kind of glue the back together, glue it to the front of the torso, and then glue each leg on separately so that it gets into the pose that it's supposed to be in. And so yeah, I even wonder if I should give this. Yeah. The other two poses, both legs are on the ground, so I was just thinking maybe, I don't know, I guess Igor is being athletic, so that's why he's running. I was just thinking I should probably have given it to the Vargheist, who are more like who have the frenzy and the attack and stuff, but I don't want to rip you apart, Igor. I think your legs are already set to your body, so I'm just gonna keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you my manservant, Igor. Hello, 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 hello. One of the reasons why I'm using the cork and the blue tack is because look how just big his signature is. He goes just from front to back. He's such a wide model, and I didn't want to glue him to the base before putting on the arms. So now what you can really do is, especially if you're building up more than 3 of these guys, if you're doing ranks, you can really tailor, oh, okay, I'm gonna need this much space behind, maybe the guy behind I'll put more to the left, so I'll put this guy more to the right on my base. But, you know, just something like that to plan out how you're going to do it and allow you to glue everything together before putting the guy on the base is really gonna help. Hello, Master. Hello, all of the 2,000 fans of Warboss Taste channel. It's me, Igor. Thank you for watching me. I've brought some friends here. This is Thomas, this is Steven, this is Cedric, this is George, and we're going to form a band, and we're going to sing and have a wonderful time. Alright, you go do that, and I'm gonna build up some Vargheists. Alright, so here's my completed 3 models, 2 Vargheists and a Crypt Horror and an Igor. Hello. So let's take a look at the Vargheists. These were kind of hard to do. I tried to get them so that they would rank up, but still yet I didn't manage to glue them correctly, and there's a little bit of space now between, just because the wingspan is so huge. Maybe they need the 3rd one in the center, which, you know, became Igor, but I actually like these 2 poses the best. This one is my favorite because he's kind of got his wings, like, you know, pulled back, and he's leaning forward, and he's got a very awesome expression. So this is the one I'll probably be doing for the tutorial. I'm gonna do this one as my test model. He's also kind of interesting, but just I don't really like the way his wings are. I guess there's just only so much you can do when, you know, you have to rank up and you've got to make wings. So and these little things are interesting. It looks like his hand became the top of the wing, and he's still got his index finger elongated. And I think that's just really interesting. How the wings are different. See, it's different from this wing. They don't have the same design. They've got like the little tears in the wing structure itself. The little holes and the gaps are very individual, very different. And this one's got something like a double plume of back spikes, and this one's just got this one massive like mohawk going on. So yeah, it does kind of look like he's got a mohawk. And then of course we've got Igor. Hello. Hello everybody. Thank you for watching me. So, he'll be leading his own painting tutorial in a little while, but for the sculpts, the mold lines were pretty good, and by good I mean not very bad, just because they were in easily accessible places. They weren't too hard to find. You've got some gaps if you're not careful, and with the wings, if you're not using like glue, plastic glue, or cement that sets really quickly, you've got a danger just because they're so weighted in different areas that the wings might start sagging and falling, and then if you're not careful they might glue in a bad position. So you really have to be careful and hold the pieces to place. But overall the fits, where like the legs and the arms go, are pretty, you know, they're pretty manageable. They're not too hard to figure out where and exactly how they need to slot into the shoulders. So let's take a look at the frames. In the last part of the video we'll see what's left on the frame. You get, of course, whatever back pieces you don't use, and arms. So on this frame I've got like 3 extra arms and the back piece for a Crypt Horror. On this one you get whatever heads are left over, so I've got 2 Crypt Horror heads, the awesome arm, which I was really debating on using and I decided in the end not to, the back piece for this one, arm, and also the 3rd head. You should have 3 heads left over that you can use to decorate other units. So that's a pretty good deal, and you get extra wings. If you want to, you might be able to convert a vampire to have fly, if you want to give them that special power. I don't know, do they still have fly? I guess so, because you've got winged vampire models in fine cast. Extra arms. Not really anything you can do. Oh yeah, I guess you can give them the baby wings to one of your vampires if you don't have the winged vampire model. So, you know, for bits, you're gonna have to do a good deal of converting. They're not like the pistoliers where you could just cut them off the sprue and glue them to another model. You're gonna need to do a little bit of work to convert some of these pieces. But for extra bits, you know, I'd say it's like a B plus, B minus. For the actual look of the models, I'm definitely gonna give it an A. I've heard some people doing reviews on them that said they look like they have, you know, the Down syndrome and just look really ugly and terrible, but I think they look okay, and the fact that they're able to get such completely different looking models and sculpts out of the same kit. You know, these dual kits, I think, was it Vampire Counts? I want to say it was Vampire Counts was the first army in 8th edition that started doing these dual kits with the Vargheist and the Crypt Horrors, where they look so completely different from each other, and when you paint them up even more so. But they figured out, you know, how to do it with the backs and the heads and the different bits on them that you know, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot more of these double kits. But I'm gonna give them the actual look of the model an A+. The look is really cool. I like the look. I'm gonna have a good time painting them up. I like the story, the fluff. Don't like how the Vargheists are very specifically done as the von Karstein vampires that have just been locked away and just gone crazy. I kind of wish that they did a more universal, like, fluff background for them for other vampire counts bloodlines to be able to use. I guess you just have to justify it as it counts as, and not as a strictly von Karstein kind of theme. And the Crypt Horror story about just how they're eating bodies that are infused with, I don't know if it's warpstone or dark magic that makes them just grow and swell to this crazy size, giant ghouls. But I'm gonna have a good time, and now I've finally got a body to put the name Igor to, so we can finally see what he actually looks like, Igor and his friends that he's got all over him. So thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know what you think of the models. What's been your experience? If you've had any trouble painting or building them, just you know, especially Vampire Counts players who have these models, what do you think? Share your experiences. I'd love to hear back from you. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.